Howdy folks, Brother Jim reporting here at End Times Prophecy News. Serial liar Adam Schiff, pencil neck, says he has no sympathy for Carter Page after FBI abused FISA process to spy on him for a year. Comey says there was no spying. House Intel Chairman Adam Schiff said during an interview with PBS that he has no sympathy for Carter Page after the FBI abused the FISA process to spy on him for a year. Serial liar Adam Schiff also said that he has no regrets writing a counter memo in 2018 disputing news and claiming the FBI did not abuse the FISA process in order to spy on Carter Page. The FBI violated Trump campaign advisor Carter Page's constitutional rights when they presented fabricated evidence and withheld exculpatory material, which exculpatory, if you don't know, means there is no evidence to prove that you're guilty. But they omitted that from the FISC in order to obtain a total of 4 FISA warrants on Page. And recently, we have a FISA judge who called out the FBI for what they did here illegally, and she's just now stepped down because the deep state has pushed her out of the FISA court for how dare you criticize the intelligence agency at the FBI. DOJ Inspector General Michael Horowitz testified that the FBI relied entirely on Hillary Clinton's phony dossier in their FISA applications, which claimed Carter Page was working on behalf of the Russian government. The Clinton phony dossier, which Steele wrote. None of these claims were corroborated, and the FBI withheld information about the CIA's decade-long relationship with Carter Page. In light of Horowitz's findings, Schiff said he has no sympathy for Carter Page. I have to say, Carter Page came before our committee and for hours of his testimony denied things that we knew were true, later had to admit them during his testimony. Big liar. It's hard to be sympathetic to someone who isn't honest with you when he comes and testifies under oath, says the big liar. It's also hard to be sympathetic when you have someone who has admitted to being an advisor to the Kremlin. Just fabricated lies over and over. I'll let you play. The video is sickening. Carter Page blasted Adam Schiff in response, calling Schiff more untrustworthy and dangerous than FBI lawyer Kevin Kleinsmith, who Horowitz referred for criminal investigation after he altered an email about Page. There's true news right there. Kevin Kleinsmith, yes. Kevin Kleinsmith is going down. Carter Page tweets, there have been various allegations of dishonesty regarding FBI lawyer Kleinsmith on information, belief, and first-hand experience since 2017. I have actually found Adam Schiff to be even more untrustworthy and dangerous with his misuse of DNC lies. Carter Page, good man, isn't he? And next up, the ratings collapse. Latest Democrat debate draws smallest audience so far. Nobody's interested in the Democrat Party. It's slowly crumbling. Bye-bye, Democrat Party. People are getting tired of hearing the 2020 Democrats talk. The ratings for their latest debate last week show it. Of all the Dem debates so far, this one had the smallest audience. From Variety, leftist publication, 6 Democratic debate draws 6 million viewers, lowest figure in current cycle. Last night's Democratic debate, which inevitably dealt with the recent impeachment of President Donald Trump, drew just over 6 million total viewers for PBS and Politico, according to Nielsen figures. Topics such as the economy, climate change hoax, racism hoax, Afghanistan, and taxing the wealthy were also on the agenda. That total, which counts the PBS broadcast and the simulcast on CNN and CNN in Espanol, makes it the least watched debate so far in the current cycle, only just behind previous MSNBC debate, which drew 6.5 million. Last night's squaring off reached more than 2 million viewers across PBS stations nationwide and was seen on CNN by just over 4 million people. Per PBS, the debate live streams across PBS's NewsHours, Politico's, PBS, and CNN's digital and social platforms totaled more than 8.4 million viewers. None of the Democratic debates thus far in this cycle have come near to the 24 million viewership figure posted by Donald Trump's first debate on Fox News in August of 2015. Part of the problem is that the Democrats have nothing new to offer. How many times can you sit and listen to Bernie Sanders railing about millionaires and billionaires? Hot air offers a few other possible explanations. The only possible positive explanation is that voters have already made their voting choices for the primaries. That doesn't make too much sense given the volatility in polling for Elizabeth Warren, Pete Buttigieg, and Bernie Sanders over the last couple of months. It's tough to aggregate polling on not sure, as RCP doesn't track that response, but the NBC Wall Street Journal poll this week shows 5% unsure, only down slightly from 8% in July when millions were more tuned in to see a debate. Similarly, the CNN poll series shows 5% unsure at the moment, but only 9% unsure in June. And the latest Quinnipiac survey shows 11% of Democratic voters are still unsure, the highest level since September. In this poll, 61% of those who do support a particular candidate say they still could change their mind too. Well, it seems that the Democrat debate has actually made things worse for the Democrats. No matter the reason, Democrats should be very concerned about the lack of enthusiasm. It's an indicator of what's going to happen next fall. Thank you for listening. More news coming up today.